shapes that are familiar. Now, there is somebody here who works for Disney, and I want to tell you, this is not Mickey Mouse. It just looks like it. So most kids, I think, when they are little, learn in a bubble bath that they can put their hand like this and dip it in and make a bubble. I never got there. So I was doing a science project at high school on soap films and discovered I could use a funnel, and then discovered I could use a hand. And to me, that was just amazing. Amazing enough that it has been an ongoing sort of passion for me. Do you see the bubble we put inside? So that was a trick I didn't learn until the bubble festivals at the Exploratorium. And as we talk about how these things are all interrelated, Casey was involved in the formation of those bubble festivals. I discovered there were people who made their living doing this. Now, I make more money as a lawyer. But I'll ask you if you can guess which one causes more fun for me. So as a result of the Exploratorium's bubble festivals, I met a number of interesting people who do bubbles full-time as a living, and they had found some better formulas than I had. They had found techniques like putting bubbles inside bubbles. And Casey, ever the scientist, doesn't want me to just entertain. That's right, we're not supposed to have fun. This is science. This is science. So, let me say a few things. Casey's mentioning the colors. Are you able to see the colors back there?
Yes.
Let's see if I can get it into really intense light. So do you know where those colors come from? Somebody I saw here earlier was wearing a necklace that had an abalone shell. Is that somebody on here? Over there. The colors in your abalone shell come from the same place as the colors in this bubble. And that is, there's a very thin film. How thin do you think it is?
Very.
Quarter of the way from the point.
Well, I often ask, what do you think about the comparison of the thickness of the bubble with a sheet of paper? And yet you can see it has a tremendous ability to respond. So the colors, what's happening is, the light hits the front side of the film and bounces to your eye, reflected. It hits the back side, a couple millionths of an inch behind it, and bounces to your eye. And light, remember, is waves. So if the two waves, front side and back side, are together, if the thickness is just right for a particular color, so that the wavelength reinforces, and that particular color is reinforced, you see that color is much brighter. If the waves are out of sync with each other, they cancel each other out, and you don't see that color, you see the opposite color of the color. And that's where all these colors are coming from. And when you see the swirl of colors there, what you're seeing is the change in thickness. And the scientists who know what they're doing can very accurately measure the thickness of these bubbles just by the color. And for the rest of us, it is just pure joy. When I perform, I used to just, sometimes do you know why I put bubbles out over the audience? It breaks down the fourth wall. There's no way you can't react to a bubble when it comes out. And that's an incredibly powerful thing when I'm up here, to have the audience with me, feeling the bubbles. I had the delight of seeing you all, a lot of you, when you first arrived, being able to dark out there, you wouldn't be able to. So if a bubble touches something wet like my hands, it doesn't pop, but if it touches something dry like my elbow, it'll pop right out. So let me show you my favorite trick. This is called the invisible bubble trick. Inside this bubble, there's an invisible bubble. Can you see it? No, because it's invisible. But I can make it visible if I can reach my hand up inside, grab a hold, and pull it out. So, here goes. Up! Try again. So, what do you think the biggest bubble is that you've ever been? Biggest snowball? Yes. Let me just do this. These films is that they actually have an electrostatic charge on the outside. And so these two bubbles are not actually touching. It's like two magnets, two north poles and two magnets. They're pushing away from each other. They're incredibly close. But if I overcome it with that little drip of water at the top, it should form a common surface. And my friend Tom Noddy developed a trick where he puts 6 bubbles together and then inserts one in the center. And what comes out of it is a cute bubble. A bubble that's exactly cute. You put smoke in it so everybody can see it. I can't do it with my hands, so. It would be appropriate to ask some questions at this point.
Yeah, are we going to do the bubble?
I was going to do that at the end, but I can do it right now.
We're going to do that